The top office has been continuing policy discussions with citizens with the aim of shaping the president's policies together with the people. So far, there's been 24 of them with topics varying. To talk more about this, our political correspondent Kim Do-yeon joins me in the studio. Do-yeon, what was the major takeaway from today's session?
That's right, Jung-min. During today's, which focused on the bio industry, President Yoon said there will be a new era for the nation's advanced biotechnology industry, pledging to make the industry worth 200 trillion Korean won by the year 2035. Here's what he had to say.
더욱이 지금은 첨단 바이오 분야가 전통적인 생명과학과 보건의료를 넘어 에너지, 소재, 식품, 환경을 비롯한 산업 전반에 혁신을 일으키고 있습니다. 또한 우리 인류가 직면한 여러 난제를 풀어가는 데에도 첨단 바이오 기술이 반드시 필요합니다.
The discussion was held in the city of Cheongju, Chuncheongbuk-do Province, where the nation has a lot of bio businesses. Yoon also promised to vitalize the industry, saying that by 2035, there will be around 1,000 companies in the sector. He added, more of the budget will be allotted for R&D.
And Do-yeon asked for discussions in general. What about them are new and how are they done?
Well, you'll be familiar with the policy briefings that take every new year, with each ministry sharing its plans with the president. Now, policy discussions have replaced them, so it's not ministry-based briefing, but a topic-based discussion. Let's listen to President Yoon as he explains what they are during the very first one.
앞으로 이어질 새해 업무 보고 역시 종래와 같이 부처 중심으로 할 것이 아니라 부처 칸막이를 전부 없애고 국민들이 관심 가질 수 있는 과제별, 주제별로 전국 곳곳의 민생 현장을 찾아서 국민 여러분들과 함께 토론하는 자리로서 또 함께 고민하는 자리로서 또 함께 해법을 결정하는 자리로 이렇게 만들어 가겠습니다.
So the format goes like this. President Yoon will open a session with a brief speech. A relevant minister or ministers will give a slideshow presentation of the government's plan on the topic. Then a member of the general public will share their thoughts about it, to which a working level official responds. Topics so far include rising prices, housing, semiconductors, digital rights, as well as living and young people and elders. The biggest one in terms of participants so far, according to the top office, was the 17th one on supporting young people, which had 13 ministries and agencies attending with around 400 citizens. And at one point, President Yoon lost track of all the ministers that were there.
저는 아까 조태열 외교부 장관이 여기 왜 오셨나 했더니 아까 그 청년들의 해외 교류와 또 영사 안전이라든지 이런 것을 직접 챙기기 위해서 오셨구나 하는 것을 알게 됐고요.
Now there's been some criticism ahead of the election with some budget issues. Tell us more.
That's right. There have been criticism from the opposition party as well as some local media. As a president should really stay neutral ahead of the election, especially political issues. And the top office, however, has directly denied that that's the case, that its goal is to cater measures to the people. Now, as for the budget, 901 trillion won, or about 672 billion US dollars, is what the DP came up with from the discussions. To put that into context, the nation's 2024 fiscal budget is about 656 trillion won. So that is a lot of money to be promised. But then an official at the top office says most of that is not coming from the government, but from private investment. In fact, only about 10% of what was said during the policy discussions will be coming straight from the national budget.
So after those 24, what are some highlights?
Right. Now, the biggest highlight, for me at least, was that the discussions had both working level and ministers there, and things can get done quickly as everyone is on the same page. For example, a restaurant owner complained that businesses are suspended for serving alcohol to minors, despite them being fooled by fake IDs and other methods, and underage kids taking advantage of this to not pay the bill. When President Yoon heard this, he asked for something to be done right away.
아니 이런 법을 왜 집행합니까? 안 그렇습니까? 예? 그럼 바로 좀 조치하시고요. 중소벤처부도 자 우리 저 중기부 장관님도 이거는 시장처장하고 논의하고 그리고 저 광역 단체장들에게 전부 연락해가지고 이거 기초단체에서 이런 거 갖고 행정처분 못하게 즉시 좀 조치를 하십시오.
In fact, within 3 hours of the discussion, an order was given to hold off before issuing businesses with suspensions. Now, as for the citizens, according to the top office, more than 1,800 have joined the discussion so far. For the ones that talked to the president directly, the youngest one was 13 years old, middle school student, and the oldest being 88. What they have to say to the president has varied. From a famous YouTuber asking President Yoon to tackle the Korea discount in the nation's stock market to the middle school student asking for educational programs.
Who wants to invest in companies that don't make decisions for the investors? I hope to take this opportunity to plead to you to fundamentally fix the Korea discount issue through policies and laws.
I hope that with Busan becoming a special education district, just like my math and English camp, there are more opportunities to learn from local colleges.
For now, the policy discussions will be paused with the national election in just 2 weeks, but the top office said they'll continue throughout the year to cover more ground and more people.
All right. Thank you for your report today, Toya.
Thank you.